Hi guys, it's me. Right. This is going to be a video about how mad I am. As you can see, I am brown now. Well, mahogany. And the reason for that being, I could not get the green out of my hair. It wouldn't go. Nothing would touch it. I put the bleach on, like I said I was going to do in the bleach bath results, and did nothing. Absolutely nothing. It lightened the shade maybe a little bit. Did nothing. But it bleached my roots, so then I had yellow roots with green hair. And it looked disgusting, if I'm honest. And this was yesterday. And I have to be at school again tomorrow. And you're not allowed unnatural colours. So I said to myself, what shall I do? I need to find some way of getting this out, because I can't go to school with green hair. So I looked it up, and I was doing a lot of research, and I have tried the bleach bath twice. I've tried the vitamin C treatment 3 times. I have tried... what else have I tried? I've tried stripping my hair twice. Nothing. I've tried the baking soda thingy. Basically, I have tried everything, and I've tried bleaching over the colour as well, and that still would not get it out. So, I'll show you a picture. My hair was blonde, just your average bleach blonde, and I decided to, because it was the beginning of the Christmas holidays, dye it a violet. So, I wanted to use directions because I've used directions before and it faded within a week, which was fine, that's all I wanted. But I went to the shop that usually sells directions in Scunthorpe has closed down, so I didn't really know what to do. So I asked one of my friends and she said there was another shop, it was a piercing tattoo shop that sells crazy colours. And I went in to look at this crazy colours, and the woman said it does exactly the same thing as directions. In fact, a person who used to work for directions actually went off and made crazy colours. They are the owner of crazy colours now, so it's basically the same thing. So I thought, okay, that's fine. I'll just use crazy colours if it's the same thing as directions. I got quite a dark violet, so it'd last a bit longer than getting a light one, because obviously, they wash out within a week. Do they fuck? I put on the violet. I'm going to show you some pictures. And first of all, the violet was a dark purple. The violet went blue. I'm sorry for my face, and you can't really see, but you can see it shining. It was blue. It was bright blue. Neon blue, I'd say. So, I thought, when I first dyed it, I actually quite liked it. I was like, oh, fair enough, it'll just fade. But, after a couple of days, I was washing it loads and loads and loads, and the colour wasn't changing, and I thought, why? Why is it not changing? I used Head and Shoulders. In about 3 days, I think I washed it about 25 times to try and get it out. The colour was not moving at all. So, I looked up what to do, and I tried the vitamin C treatment, and the vitamin C treatment does work. It really, really lightens it. But so I did that, and I'll show you what it was like. This I did it once and it went the colour I'm just about to show you. It's that. See, it's still quite blue at the front, but at the ends in the bun it went like a turquoise. And I did the vitamin C treatment again, and then it went, my whole head went like turquoise. It started to look a bit green. So, didn't like that at all. And I was thinking, what if I go and get a kind of pinky purple dye to put on top so it goes quite purpley and then washes out lilac. And then after lilac it'll wash out silver, so I should be fine. But when I went there they didn't have the colour I wanted, so I had to choose quite a dark pinky one. And I'll show you a picture of that. That was bloody awful as well. I'm sorry you can't see very well, but you can just see how pink it was. It was bright pink, luminous pink. And so I thought, well, I'm going to have to wash this out and, you know, see if it works. And I put the vitamin C treatment on it. Didn't do anything. And so I said to my mum, it was like a week before I had to go back to school, I said, Mum, what am I going to do? How the hell am I going to get blonde again? And we decided to try and strip it. We stripped it twice, and yes, it did work. It went, so I had some silvery bits, some purple bits, and then some blue, but it was all very pastel-y, so I was quite pleased with how that turned out. So at that moment I stopped panicking. I thought it'll be fine, it'll wash out now in time for school. So I was washing it and it wasn't moving still. And then, what did I do then? Oh yeah, and then I bleach buffed it once, and I was very impressed because it got rid of all the pink and the purple. I was just left with like a blue tint. And then I bleach buffed it again, and that was the video. And then you saw the results. It went kind of a green. It went lighter, but it went kind of a greeny blue. And like I said on the video, oh, this is light enough to bleach. No. I put the bleach on, left it on for half an hour, washed it off, and it did nothing. I had yellow roots and green hair, and this was 2 days before I had to go back to school. And I did some more researching. I got proper into it. I think I was sat for about 2 hours researching what to do, because I desperately wanted my hair to be blonde again. I wish I'd never done it in the first place. I wish I'd never touched it. But eventually I learned that what Crazy Colours does is it stains your hair. It dyes it, and then when you see the colour washing out when you're washing it, that's the colour coming out, but you're left with the stain, and that colour stain you cannot move. Mine hair was green, and I looked up, that green wasn't going anywhere. Even bleach will not get rid of Crazy Colours stained. So if you're sat there and you've got like very, 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 very light pastel colours from a Crazy Colours dye, it isn't moving, not even if you bleach it. So the only option I had is to go brown, and because my hair was green I had to get a mahogany. I had to get a brown with a red tint, so the red would interact with the green and neutralise it. My friend has gone through exactly the same process as me. She dyed it at the same time as me. We dyed it the same colour. And she put a brown dye onto hers when it was pinky, and it just went green because it had no red pigment in it to neutralise the other colours. So, yeah, if anyone is thinking of using Crazy Colours, if you're thinking of using Crazy Colours as a permanent, like, colour that you can have, go for it, because it stays really well. But if you're like me and you were using it as like a temporary thing, no, don't. I would never recommend crazy colours to anybody. It has ruined my hair. My hair is now absolutely knackered because of all the things I did trying to get rid of the colours. I would use directions. Go for directions, because when I used directions, it washed out within a week. My hair was blonde. I put I put the lavender dye on it. I put it on. I put the lavender on, and within the end of the week, it was silver. The colour had completely gone. So, I would say if you're planning on doing like a temporary colour, use directions. Do not use crazy colours because it has ruined my hair. And I'm so mad. I'm thinking of suing the company. I'm not going to do that. But yeah. Well, that was my little rant to you. So I am now a mahogany brown. After all that effort, I am brown. Lovely. Please like this video, comment if you have any questions regarding my hair, and subscribe. Please subscribe. I've got no subscribers. Bye guys.